United will never be defeated. The people 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 united will never be defeated. Thank you all for being here. I want to say that I want to thank all the voters who have come out in order to give us a mandate. From the last, I heard it was 90 of 94 precincts reporting, and we had 86% of the vote. That's a mandate for change. That's a mandate for positive change. It's not a mandate for craziness, right? It's not a mandate for being mad at someone, right? It's not a mandate for vengeance against someone, right? What it is a mandate to build Jackson to a positive level of change. It's a God-given mandate. God gave us this mandate. God has blessed us and has blessed our platform when we said love plus the power of God plus the people's power equals progress. That's what we said. And so we mean that, and that's what we intend to do. This is the time to change Jackson. Change comes, special change comes at special moments in history. Special change comes when you get the right people in the right place, at the right time, right? We are the right people, right? We have earned the right to change. We have suffered from the past, and we have learned from the present, and we're ready for the future, so we are the right people. We are the right people. We are in the right place, right? This is Jackson, Mississippi. And from this capital city, we are not only going to move Jackson forward, but we're going to move Mississippi forward, right? It's not a question about us fighting with the people in the suburbs, right? Because we're trying to change all of Mississippi, right? We want a place where we all live together, we all work together, and we all make it together, and we all create the kind of society that God would have us have in the first place, right? This is what we are. We are not fighting just to change colors. We're fighting to change ideas. That's what we're fighting for. We're fighting for the better idea, the better character of life, and the better character of human beings, so our children can walk in the world and change the world, can change the universe, which often is unjust. We're fighting because the people gave us a mandate. And like I'm reminded every time I get to talking like this is that the sister in Presidential Hills told me, say, brother, how you going to fix that pothole, right? And so we're fighting in order to repave that street, right? We're fighting in order to fix the water system. We're fighting in order to fix the drainage system, right? We're fighting to make sure that everybody has a job. Everybody has a job. And that everybody has an opportunity to get a business or to learn how to do a business. We're fighting to change a school system that 47% of the people don't graduate from. We're fighting for a school system where young people will have alternatives when they come out. Alternatives that will make them want to go to school rather than wanting to get out of school. That's what we're fighting for. We're fighting for that new day, that new way, and that new life in Jackson. And imagine that. As much as we've been talked about, Alton, down here in Mississippi, we're going to have y'all trying to get to Mississippi. We're going to change the whole image of the way people see it. Right here. And nobody can do it but us. We're the only way. God has given us this special task in this special place. Right? And so that's what we are. We're in a moment of change. We want to thank the voters for believing in us, okay? for believing in us, because it wasn't easy at a time, right? If you're being told something else, sometimes you don't know what to believe, right? But we're all coming together. We all got a chance now. Because the way I see it is like this. Up to this point, we've been scrimmaging, right? You know, I use these basketball analogies, right? We've been scrimmaging. We've been fighting each other, right? And so, but what we're doing now, we've all put on the same uniform. And with the same uniform, we got to do the same work. Now, this has got to be a team effort, right? And for everybody that wants to be on the team, there's room for you on the team, right? And this is what we're going to do. We're building unity. Building unity right here in Jackson. We're building unity in Jackson. We say one city, one aim, one destiny. That's what we say. One city, one aim, one destiny. One city, one aim, one destiny. We're all in it together. It's clearly one city. And so we need to develop the same aims. We have to discuss them, and we will disagree from time to time. But as we disagree, we will debate our disagreements toward the objective of reaching a greater unity. And at the end of the day, as we move on, then we understand that our destiny is irrevocably tied. You can't go nowhere I can't go, and I can't go nowhere you can't go, right? That's what it is. One of the things that's going to be good about what we're doing now, we're entering in a phase where we are in support of progression and human rights. We're totally in support of human rights. And we want everybody's human rights to be recognized. We want it to be recognized. It doesn't make any difference what you look like. It doesn't make any difference where you live. It doesn't make any difference how much money you make, right? In fact, if you're not making enough money, we want you to make some more money. That's what we want. This is what we're trying to do here. We're going to make it, we can't have women making just 73 cents on the dollar to the man. We can't have that. We have to give attention to our disabled community. We got to make sure there's a disability center right here in Jackson. We're going to do things in Jackson that you don't have in New York. And we're going to be proud of it, okay? But I want to say that we also understand that everybody has to be involved. You cannot elect a savior. You have not elected a savior. But what you have elected is a brother who knows how to lead and who will get down with you. This is what we've elected. I don't mind getting dirty, right? I don't mind discussing it with anybody. There's nowhere you've been that I haven't been, all right? There's nothing you have faced that I haven't faced, right? And so what we want to do is build a city where we together make the move. So it's not all going to be praise and good wishes all the time. If I see you drop some paper on the street, I might come up and say something to you, all right? I want the paper off the street. We're going to have clean-up campaigns, but if you don't drop the paper in the first place, then you won't have to pick it up, okay? So this is what we want. We want to make our city clean. And we're against people being oppressed, all kinds of oppression. We're against knuckleheads who shoot other people. We're against that. We are absolutely against that. And this is a word to everybody out there, is that we are going to stop that. That cannot happen in the city of Jackson. Right? We can't do what hundreds of years have done to us. We can't turn around and now do it to ourselves, right? We can't do that. So it's time to move in a different direction. It's time to have a positive experience. You know, I'm ready to enter into this new epoch. I'm ready to launch this ship Jackson, which is going to new lives, new levels, new limits, and going to bring us to a different place in life. And for those who want to know, because there's people who are asking about longevity, because they realize that you have to get young people involved in the process. is that you cannot have just baby boomers. It's time now that young people get involved in the process. But we're going to have young people who don't only just get involved in the process, but who are prepared to get involved in the process. We pass the baton, but we just don't hang it out there and let anybody grab it, okay? So what we have to do is make sure that the people that we are dealing with are prepared to take it and prepared to move on. And so that's our joint obligation, that's our responsibility. I love you all, and you're too numerous to mention all the different experiences we had. I see so many different people in this room that we've done so much with, right? And just so many different people, right? And we've done such great things, but we got great things to do, right? We really got great things to do. So we're ready now. The real work gets started. All we've been doing up to now is just jostling a little bit, right? But now it's time to get down, so to speak, all right? We got to get down. Okay, all right. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Let me say, I made one critical omission. First of all, in addition to thanking God for tonight's victory, ask me to quiet it down for a minute. I want to join my good brother Alton. And let me say this, because I know, you know, we got all this mystery stuff. Well, Chokwe is dealing with all these people out of state, right? Okay. You better be happy that Chokwe deals with people out of state, okay? Because Chokwe knows where to go to get help out of state, right? If you don't know how to go to get help, then you won't get no help, right? But Alton and me have we have crossed the globe and crossed this country, helping to represent people who are in need of representation at times that they need it.